This is our main saloon floor and dining room. In this area in particular, we'll hear names called. They like to say my name. Footsteps. Occasionally there'll be like a shadow that you see out of the corner of your eye, but most of it is footsteps and voices. We've had old bottle caps that'll fall from just out of nowhere onto tables. We've had servers carrying trays and then just suddenly the drinks will fall over. That's pretty much been it for this floor. We have had EVPs in this part, and so there you go. Yeah. And then there's a lot of REM pod activity in this, or there can be in this room. So this is the suicide table. It's one of three still in existence. It was a faro table, which was a precursor to kind of like a blackjack. And back in that time, the owner, or what they would call the owner, would basically be the dealer, and they would be putting up their own money. So a lot of people would lose a lot of money, and some of them would come out into the streets, shoot themselves. There's one story that we're not sure if it was a suicide or if he was shot because he couldn't pay the money that he lost. This originally is housed over in the Delta. When it had the explosion like 2 years ago, it was completely undamaged, even though the floor above it was just completely toasted. So we brought it over here until we can get that reopened. As far as activity around the table, we've had some EMF readings, and there's no electricity around it. Some REM pods, you're welcome to investigate it, just don't touch it or put anything on it. Oh, and then we have our fun little mannequin. He hasn't been very active lately, but he's known to, he's actually animatronic, but he's not plugged into anything. So occasionally he will move. We've come in the morning where we've closed up, no one else has been in the building, and the hat has been in the middle of the room. And this is our server station and kitchen area. We do have some activity in here. We have a ghost that likes to push bread off of refrigerators. Those lights, the bucket lights, will start moving for no reason. And here's where like things would fall out of the ceiling. And it's pretty high and pretty modern up there. So it's kind of like, I don't know where anything comes from. Hey guys, it's just me. I'm bringing some more friends up. I want to say hi and meet you. And be very careful because we have not cleared out this whole thing. The REM pod went off when we left the room. Yeah, there's a very narrow walkway with lots of glass put around here. So up here would have been miners' cabins, and at one point they were used as cribs. This room right here has original wallpaper from the 1800s still in it. Some of these you can see the room numbers still on the doors. That's room number 3. Here's 2. This upstairs can have a real heavy feeling sometimes. We have another room back here.
Well, we can investigate here too.
I'm sorry?
We can investigate.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then we have another room back there. People will get touched up here. Those lights right there don't work. We were up here as a group having a conversation about why the lights weren't working, and this fuse, I don't know if you can see it, can I reach it? Yeah. This old fuse just suddenly fell in like the middle of the 3 of us. So we were like, okay. So we think it's probably the spirits telling us there's something wrong with the fuses. Haven't explored it though.
Do you feel uneasy up here when you come up here?
Sometimes, yeah. Yeah, it's very heavy. You get that whole loss of breath sensation. Yeah. In this room particularly, I don't care for that room. I'm going this way.
You used to be in that room?
I don't.
Go in there. I will. I'll go in there.
Go ahead.
Trying to get out of everybody's way and get the shot.
This is why we break it into groups, especially when we're coming upstairs, because it's so tight up here.
Yeah.
I don't think everybody was supposed to come up here anyways.
Everybody can come up here for now. But when it's dark, we'll get the smaller groups up here.
Yeah.
Who's the person? You want to know about all the cribs. These were the cribs right here.
What was that? That was me.
Do you know of any deaths up here? Or?
So as far as documentation for this building, we don't have a whole lot. We've had some other psychics in here who, two completely unrelated psychics who I don't even think know each other, both said that somebody had committed suicide up here. As far as having documentation of that, right now we don't. So. But people get touched up here, especially in that like little cubby area. I was standing there one time with a film crew actually, and I was just standing there minding my own business, and I'm like getting touched. And I was like, all right, guys. People have seen shadows moving in that room, and then I just don't like that room. That room just has the most negative feeling for me.
I kind of feel it too.
This whole thing can be like 90 degrees and that room will be freezing. But yeah, this is upstairs. A lot of times we'll be up here and we'll hear them on the stairs. And you'll hear things downstairs when you're up here and you're like, what the heck?
Do you ever get anybody's particular names come through? Or?
We've gotten several names, just haven't been able to validate them. We had one night, it was just, the Ovilus was just spitting out names, and I'm just like, I can't even keep track. Julia Belay is rumored to possibly be in this building. She was the madam who was strangled. And I think that happened right kind of behind us in the parking lot area. So she's rumored to be in this building, but I have not had any direct confirmation of that, either spiritually or documented. So we've been told that on like the second and third step down, there's kind of like a portal that you pass through. It is kind of like a heavier feeling in that area. So let's see, what else did about this place up here? I don't know. Up here is more of a comfortable feeling for me because it just feels like more of like a home feeling, like the spirits up here, this is their home. So they're kind of like, oh, hey, how you doing? As you saw, I always speak to them when I come up here anyway.
I actually had just told Sharon, I really appreciate that because you are coming into their personal space.
I don't think any of the spirits here are trapped. I think they're here because they want to be. This is their home. So we're going downstairs where the restrooms are. We have a mischievous, friendly ghost in the women's restroom.
Because I'm not peeing.
They're nice. And that would be right here. Take a look at our scary restroom. Primarily just kind of gets people the spooks. I mean, no one's ever been, but you get empaths down here who come upstairs and they're like, I am not going back downstairs in that bathroom ever again.
I need to go in there because I haven't.
Go ahead.
Do you have to go pee?
Yeah, use her.
No, I just need to feel. I'm not peeing.
Oh,
I just
okay.
want to feel like.
They got dancing.
Oh wait, should I be getting them?
We used to have an employee here who, when she, first thing she did is mop this area, mop the bathroom floors. And she wouldn't come down here and do it by herself. We'd have to come down here with her. Because she said that the ghost, who we think is a female, used to open this door a lot. It's, pretty.
It's kind of hard to breathe in here.
Sometimes, yeah.
I think I just heard a name in my ear, but I don't know.
It's very possible. When I was upstairs getting his ice, I was walking through the kitchen, And I was hearing like a woman moan, and I'm like, I hear you.
Like a painful moan, or?
No, just kind of like a.
I gotcha.
And we never have any complaints about the men's room. I don't know if men just never come upstairs
It's
and
like-
freak out about
There's
it,
something in
or.
that bathroom, like I felt like it was like pressure, like a headache. Yeah. Hard to breathe.
Yeah. My mom jokes that because the toilet papers are hard to get out of the rolls, so my mom jokes a ghost keeps it from her. Just like.
I feel like it was the 70s or something.
Probably was remodeled in the 70s. It looks kind of 70s. Okay. Now we're going to get to the good stuff.
What do you feel when you come down here?
Usually just tenseness. That whole, you get the whole flight or fight response going on, which I tend to try to ignore. Most of the staff won't come down here by themselves, at least the females. So right there's our dumbwaiter. It goes up behind the bar to get stuff up and down from the refrigerator here. And we had, one of the bartenders was standing down there, and so we have a back door, but it's locked from the outside. So unless you have a key, you're not getting in that back door. So she's standing here, and she could see somebody, just the bottom half because of where you're at, she could see somebody walk by. And she's like, there's not supposed to be anybody else down here. She was the first one on. So she went running up there, and she's like, there's nobody here. And then recently, we had one of our employees had gone out for a smoke break. And she was coming back in, and she was in that hallway and glanced down the stairs, and she said she saw a full-blown guy look like he was wearing a chef's outfit, just kind of standing there. And she was like, nope, I'm out of here. And she won't come down here by herself anymore. She's like, no, I'm good. There's a big step there. So this is the original dirt basement. There's a barrel right there. And you can kind of see it right there. So that's the boardwalk out there, and they used the barrels to shore up the boardwalk. Down here we've had voices. You'll hear footsteps upstairs. We've had people, psychics, tell us that there's bodies buried down here. Not sure. We haven't validated that.
Upstairs. There was walking.
There's no one upstairs.
That's the boardwalk.
Is it the boardwalk?
Yeah.
Because right above us is the restaurant, but the boardwalk is over that way.
What was that though? Oh, wait.
But every time we walk, it shakes up.
Yeah.
Well, it's important to think about stuff.
I was in here earlier with a group of people. We had that door. We were inside that room. All of us were in there, and there was something moving around out here. And you could tell it was not upstairs. It was in this area.
So there's no way an animal or anything can get down here?
So we've had cats here. I have not seen them recently. And you can kind of tell when it's like an animal.
Mm-hmm.
They have a distinct way of moving around.
So it felt more like footsteps?
Earlier today, it was like somebody moving around. Like you could hear like the rustling.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't even like the full footsteps. It was kind of like, okay.
Found here.
She's
Oh my God,
This is the room where people have passed out. We've had 2 people go down in that room. So if you are super sensitive and you don't want to have a super emotional experience, don't go in that back right corner.
So what you're saying is going to the right back.
Yeah, exactly.
Like right now.
You just heard her breath out here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was right on.
Last Paracon, I was standing probably right about, I was like right here, and somebody took a picture from over there, and like right above me was like this face. And we tried to debunk it, so we're not sure if it was just like the flash off the pipe up there or what, but it scared the crap out of me because I was like, wait, what? There's a what behind me? Yeah.
It'd be cool to try to recreate it and see if there's...
And we had tried that night, but we couldn't get that. But you step away or you move just your arm a slight it and it'll affect the reflection. But it gets like eerily quiet down here too, though.
It is very quiet.
All right, so we here communicating. From what I hear, the bathroom here is haunted. I don't know how true it is. I do have a toy in the bathroom. If you guys want to set it up, that'll be awesome. Just let us know that you guys are here.
Alright, I'm gonna hit record on this.
Okay, perfect.
I thought maybe it's the water. I thought I heard a female. I thought it might have been the water though.
Okay, right now?
It's the
Oh,
water.
water. It's the water.
It's the water.
Yeah, look, we have the pipes up here.
Yeah.
So just in case if you are wondering, we do have a voice recorder right here, and then we have a vent pipe in the bathroom. Okay, so we have the vent pipe one. You guys do that?
I need a light.
Oh, okay, alright.
That's Monday.
Alright,
Are you just trying to see something?
thank you. Can you touch it again, just to let us know that it was you that touched it? That probably could have been like the temperature, right?
Was that the temperature?
I think so.
Here, let's do this. Let me grab my digital recorder. We'll do an EVP session in the bathroom.
Oh, there you go again. Thank you. Do me a favor, step away from it. And in 3 seconds or 5 seconds, get back to it, okay? And I count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, what's recording on you?
Yeah, let's wait for them to get to their destination. The tour keeps getting everybody.
Yeah, me too. Alright. That's pretty cool, right? If you touch it more, you can make the light up to different colors. Can you make that happen? Do you mind us being in the girls' bathroom here? Well, let's see.
Alright, let's do an EVP session. I'm Joe. This is my friend Levy. We're just here to talk to you. What is your name? Is that you setting that off? Want to ask something?
I don't know if it's repetitive, but it sounds the same rhythm every time they actually touch us. So I don't know if it's just the red pod. So lately the red pod's been going. I wonder if it's the girls.
Probably.
Yeah. Can you touch it again in the count of 3? Just to see if I can get any type of intelligence response. So let me start right now. We got 1, 2, 3. Touch it.
Listen back.
Yeah.
I'm Joe. This is my friend Levy. We're just here to talk to you. What is your name?
Good job.
Oh. Oh, that got my ear pretty good.
I felt that too.
Let me start that over again.
I'm Joe. This is my friend Levy. We're just here to talk to you. What is your name?
Your water.
Is that you setting that up?
Taking one for the team. Hold on.
But it sounds the same rhythm every time they actually does it. So I don't know, just a red pot. So they need the red pots before. What else gross? Probably. Yeah. Can you touch it? Probably. Yeah. Can you touch it again and count to me?
That's
Just
fine.
see if I can anytime we tell you this response. So, let me start right now. So, 1, 2, 3, touch. Three, touch.
I don't know if there's something there or not.
Okay. Let me turn it off this. Is it here? Oh, that's it. Say it again?
Yeah, I don't know if there was anything or not. What do we want to do now? We're just gonna hang in here?
Yeah. No, like maybe 20 minutes maybe. I hear that the ladies that come downstairs here feel uneasy coming down here. Is it because there's somebody here seeing them, or is the spirits here?
Setting the recorder down.
What about the boys' bathroom? Same spirits? Can you give us a knock just to let us know that you guys are here?
Yeah, it does stay in here.
Yeah. Well, she didn't mention anything about the boys' bathroom, only the girls' bathroom, so.
Good, because I don't want to be in here.
Let's see, let's try this voice recorder here to see. Alright, so we have another device. We have one here set up on the table, and we have one on my right hand. Try to communicate with us in this device here that I fear. Maybe we could catch both sides of the voice recorder. It's not going to harm you, it's not going to do anything bad, it's just a voice recorder. If you want to talk to us, state your name here. We want to know what's your name. How old are you?
Is that
anything.
Just hear the fish sound.
So far we're not having much luck, but I don't know, maybe the rest of the crew is having luck.
Yeah. So basically, the ladies that come downstairs to use the restroom feel uneasy when they come here. That's about it. But from what I hear from the interview, we do have people still saying that upstairs, the attic, I mean the second floor, whatever it is, that is super active right downstairs. So we let the girls do the hard work, and then we're here to do the easy work. So we want to make sure.
Levy, there was a sound behind me.
Yeah, what was it?
Yeah.
Was it like a female sound or?
No, it sounded like moving in here.
Anybody here? Can you give us a knock? Let us know that you're here. Do you want me to turn on the stuff that we have on the chair, which is called a REM pod? It's an antenna. You want me to set it up again? What's it like a walking sound you heard, or?
It just sounds like somebody was in here. I can't really give a description of the sound, but it just sounded like there was somebody walking in here behind me. Somebody's equipment's going off.
That's just what's going on. Did we have to go?
Cam pod went off in there a bit because
Yeah.
it would stop and not go off again. So
And my camera died.
You're in your camera died?
What batteries you got?
Huh?
What batteries you got?
oh no, hers did.
Oh, it's Janine's battery. We don't have an extra battery for her.
How much?
I have my night vision, but it doesn't work. I mean, it works, but the screen doesn't work.
Well, now we're down to camera.
I'm sorry.
No, it's
That's not your fault. Don't apologize.
It's all good. It happens all the time.
And my camera's dead too. Because we've been using it a little bit.
So you want to go try downstairs?
Okay, we can try downstairs, see what happens.
Okay, let me grab this thing here.
Every time.
All right, I know we have females here investigating. Now we got two males here. I want to communicate with whoever is in here, in this basement, which is pretty cool.
Totally ass shotting you, bro. That's gonna be a slow motion sequence.
That's gonna be a thumbnail.
Yep.
This is the one with the attic. Was it here? Yeah, this is pretty cool. So it's the basement right here. It's pretty cool.
Is that the basement? Yeah.
Well, we had the little crawl space, but I don't know.
That was by, I think the other side. I don't remember.
Let me check what's over here.
Turn the tub light up.
Anybody here that wants to talk to us? So I don't know if you heard us. We do have a device here. This It's not nothing bad. It's not doing anything crazy. It's just a little box with an antenna. If you touch it, it's gonna let us know that you guys are here. And the cool part about it is that it has different colors and the sound is pretty amazing.
Batteries on my dead light are about out.
I got the big ones upstairs too. Can you tell us your name? Let us know who's here. My name is Levy. My friend over there is Joe. We just here trying to communicate with you guys. I mean, I never watched the Sad Bacon ones to see what they capture, whatever, but
We're gonna get contamination out here, Sharon.
yeah. Let me see.
Can you tell us your name? Let us know who's here. My name is Levy. My friend over there is Joe. We just here trying to communicate with you guys. I mean, I never watched the Sad Bacon one to see what they catch or whatever, but yeah.
I have another one. It's a radio.
Let's say something
Yes.
like one.
One. Can you repeat that again? It hurts me. I guess. What hurts you? Can you tell us what hurts you here?
So, there's a lesson right now that we can learn. I see this all the time. We're trying to lead the investigation, and what will happen is we think we hear something, and we're anyways, we thought we heard some things, and now all of a sudden we go from leading to following. When we do these things, we need direct answers, and that's a mistake on our part. Whoops. To be fair, we are tired.
Yeah, we are tired. It's been a long day. Yeah, we literally are in this event with PX, and it's been all day. Can you tell me a name? Who's here? Who's hanging out with us here? Who actually touched that vampire? I don't know if this was me. Who's me? I'm actually surprised we get anything in the basement. When you hear when you mash stuff in.
Yeah.
Do you have a name so we could know who we talking to right now? Alright, sounds like we're getting voices coming out here, but 1 second. Alright, we're gonna wait for 1 second. What are you gonna do? Alright, I'm gonna turn it off in 5 seconds, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2. What's the last number? There you go, sis. 1.
This is not going to be a clean investigation. We have way too much noise going on.
Too many people. It wasn't man down to it would be good. Because in Washoe, we had the ramp right on top, and I was like a few steps, so it wasn't sounding. But once I go upstairs, it started sounding. So that's probably what's setting it up right now.
Is there anybody in the kitchen?
Do you like bacon?